Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ngayon ay i-discuss natin ang tungkol sa Petty Cash Fund Accounting. Okay? Or tinatawag din na Petty Cash Accounting. Pag sinabi natin Petty Cash, it is a money of a business that is on hand to pay small expenses. Ano yung mga small expenses? Example natin, yung birthday cakes, yung mga pamasahe or freight, yung kape sa umaga, and yung mga small supplies like example stapler, bala ng stapler, bond paper, pwedeng kunin yan sa petty cash fund natin. Bakit kailangan ng petty cash accounting? Kasi it would be important for us to have an immediate cash fund para sa mga small expenses, okay? Para mayroon tayong immediate cash fund in case na magbabayad tayo ng mga small expenses. Like any other expenditure or like any other fund, kailangan yan ni petty cash fund ang isang accounting system. Accounting system could be manual or computerized. Hindi gagana kasi si petty cash fund accounting kung wala ang accounting system. Now let's discuss how to set up a petty cash accounting or petty cash fund. Paano i-set up ang petty cash fund? First is you should set a limit. Bakit? Kasi if masyadong malaki ang petty cash fund, it will be susceptible to theft. If the petty cash fund is too big, magiging susceptible siya to theft. Okay? Pag too small naman, susceptible siya sa shortage. So, petty cash fund should be in the middle or meron siyang right balance. Okay? Second na kailangan mong tandaan is petty cash fund should have one petty cash custodian. Okay? Dapat meron siyang petty cash custodian. Sino si petty cash custodian? They manage the petty cash fund. Okay? They manage the petty cash fund. Kung konti lang yung employee, pwede si manager na ang maging petty cash custodian or si supervisor. Ngayon, meron ka ng petty cash custodian. Yung next na gagawin natin is we must create a petty cash log. Importante ito kasi pag mag-prepare ka ng petty cash fund, you should have a petty cash log or petty cash vouchers. Pwede rin gamitan ng petty cash vouchers kung magkukontrol ka ng iyong petty cash. Okay? But before we answer, we must be able to conceptualize muna on how petty cash fund is created and how petty cash fund is sustained. Okay? Ngayon, alam na natin kung paano tayo mag-set up ng petty cash fund. Let's go naman to the stages of petty cash accounting. So, ang unang stage ng petty cash accounting is the establishment of petty cash fund. Okay? Paano nangyayari ang establishment ng petty cash fund? Si manager ay gagawa ng check, tapos i-withdraw niya sa bangko at ilalagay sa petty cash box. Okay? Sino ang magmamanage ng petty cash box? Ang magmamanage yan ay si petty cash custodian. Okay, si petty cash custodian, siya ang may authority and responsibility of the petty cash transactions. So, dapat si petty cash custodian, meron siyang accounting policy para rito. Supposedly, meron na siyang sariling accounting policy. Ano naman yung susunod? Yung sunod is the incurrence. Yung sunod na stage is the incurrence of petty cash expenses. Mag-i-incur tayo ng petty cash expenses. Kukuha tayo sa petty cash box ng pera, tapos ibibigay natin sa employee, tapos si employee, ibabayad niya kung saan man siya magbabayad. Okay? Pero, sinabi ko nga may accounting policy yan, dapat meron niyang petty cash voucher at nakalag siya sa petty cash log if meron. Okay? Katapos mong mag-incur ng expenses, ano naman yung sunod? Ang susunod na stage ay replenishment. I-replenish mo na ang petty cash fund. Okay? Kasi, it's either low na ang fund or zero na ang fund natin. Okay? But usually, hindi kasi yan pinapaabot sa zero. It's either low lang or kailangan na talaga niyang mag-replenish. Okay? Pag-replenish ng petty cash fund, gagawa ulit si manager ng cheque, tapos i-withdraw niya sa bangko. Pagka-withdraw sa bangko, ilalagay ulit sa petty cash box. Katapos mong mag-replenish at the end of the year or at the end of the month, kukumputin ni petty cash custodian kung meron tayong cash short or over. Bakit kailangan mag-compute ng cash short or over? This is an internal control to make sure na yung petty cash fund is accounted properly. Okay? Now, there are two methods of handling the petty cash accounting. So, meron palang methods sa pag-handle ng petty cash. Ito yung impressed fund system and yung fluctuating fund system. Okay? Yung ginagamit talaga na method ng pag-account ng petty cash fund is yung impressed fund system. Ito talaga yung usual na ginagamit. Habang sa fluctuating fund system naman, medyo hassle kung magpre-prepare ka using the fluctuating fund system. Now, we will illustrate. Alam na natin kanina ano yung mga stages. Ilalagay lang muna natin. Ano yun? Establishment. Tapos, incurrence. Incurrence of expenses. Tapos, yung sunod is replenishment. And then, yung petty cash, short or over. Okay? Dagdagan na rin natin ng unreplenished. Paano mangyayari if hindi siya na-replenish? Tapos ano din yung mangyayari if i-increase natin or decrease yung fund? Ang ilalagay ko dito ay impressed. At yung kabila naman is yung fluctuating. Sa establishment ng petty cash fund through impressed, yung entry natin dito is petty cash fund debit and then we credit cash in bank. Kasi nagpa-encash tayo sa bank, kumuha tayo ng pera sa bangko, nilagay natin sa petty cash fund. Okay? Habang sa fluctuating naman, same lang sila ng entry. Kasi mag-i-establish pa lang, debit din niya is petty cash fund and then credit din niya is cash in bank. How about the incurrence of expenses? Pag sa impressed fund system, kasi hindi nga siya hassle, wala tayong entry dito. Bakit? Bakit walang entry? Kasi si petty cashier or petty cash custodian, require only the use of petty cash vouchers. Okay? Pinapasign yan. Yung petty cash voucher, pinapasign sa employee kung saan siya ang kumuha ng petty cash fund and magpre-prepare lang siya ng memorandum entry sa petty cash journal or sa petty cash log. Okay? Habang sa fluctuating naman, magre-record ka dito ng expenses tapos credit ka na ng petty cash fund. Kasi medyo hassle nga siya, every incurrence of expenses, magre-record ka ng ganitong entry. How about the replenishment? Paano kung mag-replenish na tayo ng petty cash fund? Tapos yung petty cash fund, running low na siya, meaning paubos na siya. Ano yung entry natin dito? So, debit tayo ng expenses. Ngayon lang tayo magde-debit ng expenses kung magre-replenish na tayo. Tapos, hindi tayo magre-credit ng petty cash fund, kundi ang i-credit lang natin is cash in bank. Okay? So, parang hindi nagagalaw yung petty cash fund natin sa impressed fund system. Okay? Habang sa fluctuating naman, kasi nga hassle siya, nire-replenish natin, yung entry naman natin dito is debit tayo ng petty cash fund. Bakit? Kasi nag-credit tayo dito naka-incur tayo, bumaba yung balance ng petty cash fund, and then we credit cash in bank. Okay? How about if meron petty cash short or over? For example, pag magre-record tayo ng gain, magre-credit tayo ng petty cash short or over. Okay? Anong petty cash short or over? It is itong offsetting account in which i-debit din natin mamaya. Okay? So, ibabangga natin sa account na payable to custodian. So, same lang dito if magkaroon ng petty cash short or over. Okay? Unreplenished expenses, meaning at the end of the accounting period or December 31 or at the end of the closing period which is monthly, hindi mo na-replenish yung petty cash fund. Therefore, dapat bawasan mo yung petty cash fund. So, debit ka na dito ng expenses, tapos credit ka dito ng petty cash fund. Kasi hindi mo na-replenish, bababa yung amount ng petty cash fund natin. Paano naman pag fluctuating? Pag fluctuating, wala kang entry. No entry. Bakit? Sa unreplenished expenses, na-record mo na yan supposedly dito. So, kung may mga unreplenished expenses, wala kang entry kasi nabawasan na yung petty cash fund mo. Okay? Unlike sa impress fund system, na magre-credit ka pa ng petty cash expenses for the unreplenished amount. Kasi hindi ka pa nag-recognize ng expenses at the end of the accounting period. Okay? Now, let's go to the increase or decrease in petty cash fund. Sa impress fund system, de-debit ka lang ng petty cash fund kung gusto mong mag-increase ng petty cash fund, tapos credit ka lang ng cash in bank. Okay? Habang sa fluctuating fund system naman, same entry lang, de-debit ka rin ng petty cash fund for the increase and then you credit cash in bank kung gusto mong i-increase yung balance ng petty cash fund. Okay?